gonna ditch the fluoride toothpaste and make our easy homemade recipe for homemade remineralizing toothpaste. It's super easy and it's much cheaper than the ones you're gonna pay for in the stores. And it's literally only 4 ingredients that you must have. This is the best remineralizing toothpaste you're gonna find. I've used Boca brand for a while and I do love their toothpaste. It is fluoride free, it is made with hydroxyapatite, but this is cheaper and just as good. All you need for this toothpaste is bentonite clay, hydroxyapatite powder. You can order this off of Amazon. Baking soda. I use fractionated coconut oil, but you can use regular coconut oil. That's totally fine. And optional is the essential oil orange, but it makes it a lot more flavorful, especially if your kids are going to use this. And sweetener of your choice. Monk fruit is what I'm going with. Little notice about the bentonite clay. You really need to use a plastic measuring container or measuring spoon, because metal can actually absorb metals, and so you don't want heavy metals in your bentonite clay. So just go ahead and use like a preferably wooden. I do not have a wooden spoon. I'm using a plastic. So we're gonna do 3 parts of bentonite clay. This is a teaspoon. I do not have a plastic tablespoon, so I'm gonna have to measure it out. It's gonna be 9 teaspoons. 9 teaspoons of bentonite clay, or 3 parts bentonite clay, which equals 3 tablespoons. So this is 3 parts bentonite clay. 2 parts hydroxyapatite powder. This is gonna be the biggest part of your cost, is gonna be hydroxyapatite. You can get it on Amazon. I think I paid like $25 for the 45 grams. So that's your biggest cost with this, but you're gonna use it, it's gonna last a while, this recipe. And we can use metal with the hydroxyapatite. 2 parts, which is 2 tablespoons. This is what is gonna help remineralize your teeth. This is what our teeth, the enamel is made from, the same stuff. So by using this, we're gonna be remineralizing. And it's great if you have cavities, kids with cavities. This is really good stuff. 1 part baking soda, which is 1 tablespoon. Almost forgot, you have to stir your powder ingredients all together first. Then we're gonna add the fractionated coconut oil, and then we're gonna add the essential oils. And I'm making a huge mess. And 2 to 3 parts fractionated coconut oil, or regular coconut oil if you choose to do just regular coconut oil. Well, we're gonna start out with that. We may actually need 3. Okay, I have all 3 of those ingredients. I'm going to go ahead and add the sweetener because it is powder too. If yours is like a liquid sweetener, you can wait to the end to add it. And I'm gonna do half a teaspoon. Monk fruit is much sweeter than regular sugar. And I think it's like 1/8 to 1 teaspoon of sugar. You can always add more if we need it. Now we're gonna be using about 10 to 20 drops of the oil. There goes another dog. I went ahead and added 20 drops of orange oil. Stir that in, and we have our toothpaste. You can use this recipe, you can double it, triple it, whatever you need to do. You can honestly even just do 1 part of the hydroxyapatite powder to make it a little more affordable. I just like the extra remineralizing to it. So that's why we add a little bit extra. You can do 1 part of the hydroxyapatite powder if you want to just lower the cost, because like I said, that is your biggest cost in this whole recipe. The bentonite clay makes it look pretty nasty, but it does not stain your teeth. You're going to store it in preferably the refrigerator is where you're going to want to store this, with a lid. And there you go. That is a recipe that is a great alternative to fluoride toothpaste, which we have not used in years here. And it's also budget friendly, a little bit cheaper than what you're going to pay for a good remineralizing toothpaste that is fluoride free at the store. So I will put the recipe on this post so that you can have it for yourself. You can adjust it as needed. Like I said, you can do 1 part hydroxyapatite instead of 2 parts just to help save you money. And you can double, triple, or half the recipe as needed. But that's it. Easy peasy. You'll have a great day.